I'm Matt Bishar with REIT.com. I'm here at the New York Hilton for REIT Week 2017, NAREIT's Investor Forum. Joining me today is John McRoberts, the Chairman and CEO of MedEquities Realty Trust. John, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Now, MedEquities is still a few months shy of its first anniversary as a public company. Have market fundamentals matched what your initial expectations were when the company went public?
I think generally, yes. We feel like the markets in general are pretty stable, and the REIT market is stable, and especially within our sector. You know, we're a fairly new REIT, so we still have a pretty substantial discount in our stock. Still an IPO discount is there. And so we feel like given time, that IPO discount will burn off, and the discount that we now have to the rest of the peers will dissipate.
And the company set acquisition target of $150 million for 2017. Is that still sort of the level you expect to come in at?
We feel confident with that number based on the level of activity that we're working on today, yes.
And our pricing for those assets and the deals, is it more competitive, or prices higher or lower than what you originally thought?
Well, you're always competing, even though there might not be somebody sitting at the table with you on a transaction, but there's other REITs out there that are doing similar transactions, so you have that competitive issue there. But we're able to hold our pricing to levels that we think are attractive for us.
Great. And lastly, what are some of the main trends in the acute and post-acute care sectors that you expect to impact your business and the strategy that you implement going forward?
Well, that's a good question. Because there's been a lot of discussion about what's going to happen to healthcare legislation coming out of Washington, and while we don't know where it's going to end up, we do have a lot of people we talk to try to get an idea of what is the current thinking in Washington, to try to understand how that might impact some of our clients. So we stay close to that, and we stay close to our clients who have a vested interest in it, and they're staying on top of it as well. But I think probably the biggest issue and the biggest question is going to be, how is Medicaid dealt with in the whole realignment of the healthcare legislation.
Great. John, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
For more from REIT Week 2017, be sure to visit REIT.com.